And hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Unreal 2 The Awakening. This is coming out with a post commentary because for some reason my audio commentary when I live recorded this glitched out and stopped recording for some reason, and I didn't notice until I'd finished my session. So I've been putting off recording this commentary for a while. I don't know why, but yeah, that's me just admiring the lovely sea effects. Now, if I remember, the Scourge had taken over this facility where we started the game, and we were heading in to take it back from them and finish the game essentially. So we've got Scourge all the way down there who's waiting to be sniped. He's going to fire those things at me, but ultimately he's going to miss completely, and we're going to just headshot the bastard. So, score one for us. Now, I recorded this session, it's 3 episodes in one session, and that was probably the mistake I made. Oh, another Scourge. Oh, another Scourge dead. So I learned my lesson when I recorded this session a long run, and then I ended it, and I realised that for a good 40 minutes of the session, no, not a good 40 minutes, for about 20 minutes, there was no commentary. So I've learned my lesson, and I don't do my binge sessions anymore. Another Scourge coming here, but let's overkill this guy with a rocket launcher, because apparently that was the best thing to do in that situation. And another one, let's take him down with the normal assault rifle, the traditional way. These Scourge aren't really that difficult. In fact, no enemy in this game is seemingly difficult. They don't really pose that much of a threat, in all honesty. So let's just continue down. We can see that the Scourge have taken down some of the base defences. There's a turret here that is no longer functional. I would say being decapitated makes you no longer functioning. Okay, so let's continue down. Oh, another Scourge. Let's use the Magnum, which I actually really like. It's actually quite powerful. It's a shame about the... Oh, yeah, and a double tap, because of course, you always have to make sure you have the double tap in there. It's a shame the Magnum doesn't have much more ammo, because the Magnum is actually a really good weapon, and I quite like to use it more often if it were not for the lack of ammunition scattered about the maps. So let's just cautiously make our way about. This is the lift that we want to go into, but we don't want to walk into it from behind. We want to obviously go in through the front entrance. I don't know what I was doing here, but apparently it involves jumping and going the wrong way. So I apologise. Future Martin apologises for the actions of past Martin, something which happens far too often in my life. Okay, so I can hear a scream, so that's a bad sign, right? So we're in the lift and we're heading up now. Let's see where this lift takes us. Unfortunately, because I'm doing this post-commentary, because it's been a while, I am a bit fuzzy on the details of when and where there's loading screens and save screens, so bear with this commentary. I can definitely hear Scourge. Oh, I remember this. I definitely remember this. There's a really nasty Scourge up here who's really just... Yeah, that's not nice at all. So, how do you like it when someone shotguns you in the face? Yeah, not a lot, I bet. Okay. So this level, this is the final section of the game. I did finish the game in this recording session. Oh, another Scourge. That was a one-shot. What the hell? That was a really powerful shotgun blast. Disable the planetary cannon. We do that by coming in here. This section of the game has some really cool sections in it, actually. There's a really cool sniping session. And this bit is really cool where you storm into the control center with the 2 Scourge. Even if I completely boss it and take both of them down as if it was no hassle at all. You get a lot of goodies in here. Sniper rifle clip. The game will give you lots of sniper rifle ammunition at this point in the game to set you up for a section that's coming up. You get an energy pickup, a health pickup if you need it, and you can disable the cannon from this control panel. This has got to be the longest.
That did it. Good news, John. You're not alone. I'm patching you through to some Marines nearby.
McMillan here, Bravo Squad Leader. Our twin is the building directly below the landing pad. We've set up a perimeter and can hold indefinitely.
Get over there, John. I'll bring the Atlantis down and pick up the lot of you.
On my way. See you soon, McMillan.
Walk in the park, sir.
Okay, this is not going to be a walk in the park. See, whenever anyone in a video game says this is going to be easy or a walk in the park, that automatically translates into this is going to actually be surprisingly difficult. Okay, so we just need to proceed down to the landing pad. I did get a little bit turned around here. I was like, what the hell, where do I go? Probably a good idea to go downstairs, Martin. That's probably where you should have went. So we need to go over there to where I'm looking at right now. But surprisingly, there's something we need to do right before we do that. And I'll probably demonstrate it because you can see in the left hand side here that there's sniper rifle ammunition. Sniper rifle ammunition! And just to make sure, just in case you'd used up all your sniper rifle rounds at this rate. So as you can see, we've got a very good vantage point with explodable canisters. I wonder what they're going to be used for. And a generator by what the looks of it. So who can predict what's happening here? We've got a cave, which is probably going to be good for enemies coming out of it. Explodable canisters, sniper rifle ammunition. This is going to definitely be one of those sections in video games where you have to provide fire support for another AI controlled teammate. So if we want to go down in the lift, which we're going to try and do now.
The Scar cut the power. Stand by. Emergency should kick in any second.
But it doesn't kick in, does it? It does not kick in. No, it does not.
Damn, backup's out. Can you get down without power?
Not unless I take the Scar Free Fall Express. I prefer a ride I can walk away from.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Christ. I'll send out a man to fix the generator. Can you find a good vantage point to give him cover?
That's why God invented the sniper rifle.
Again, dialogue in this game. I just can't praise it enough. It's really funny. It's cheesy but funny. Okay, so there's a technician that you've got to protect. He's a technician, so he's not going to last very long against the Scards that are going to come at him, and multiple Scards come at him. So you're going to have to do some precise sniping here. Thankfully, the hit detection rate for the sniper is pretty good. He does have a shotgun, but don't rely on... The Scarge was nowhere near you, but don't rely on him with his shotgun. You definitely need to provide the covering fire, and you need to take out the majority, if not all, of the Scar.
I'm gonna blow the fence.
There we go, fence is blown. Now, they're going to come from the left, they're going to come from the right, and they're going to come from the back of the generator. So you've got two directions, you've got... It's like a T.
Looks like it took a stray hit, but I can patch it. I'll need some time.
You got as much time as I got ammo. Not a lot.
That's a lie. We have plenty of ammo. Plenty of ammo sitting up here. So yeah, you've really got to be careful with your shots. And time them perfectly. Now that Scourge coming there, he surprised me because the Scourge can sometimes blend into the scenery. Sometimes it's better to look at them from non-scoped in. Oh, and I blew that Scourge to hell with an explodable canister.
Talk about spaghetti. Who designed this?
Okay, and if you can get a headshot on a Scourge, then do it.
Almost got it.
Thankfully, the hit detection is really, really generous in this game, so... Yeah, see, that probably should have been a headshot, but... It's instantaneous. There is no, like... it's not like Sniper Elite with that advanced sniping. It's very basic sniping gameplay. And I say as I missed, like, so many shots in a row, and another miss, and I was sure that this guy was going to die here. Got a headshot there, thankfully. Miss, I'm sure he was going to die, but thankfully he's okay. Just, sorry, dude, I'm just...
Always wanted a guardian angel.
Got you covered.
Almost done.
I mean, I'm not a very good guardian angel. I just let a Scourge come up and slash the hell out of you. But okay, we're doing not too bad now. We're getting the hang of the sniper rifle. Oh, and watch, they sometimes can sneak up on you. It's a good idea to save that last one as maybe like an emergency. That one that's the explodable canister that's inside the fenced off area is probably good for an emergency. That is a boss Scar, by the way. So the ones that walk kind of like they've got swag, those are definitely the elite Scourge rather than the normal ones. So maybe 2 headshots for those.
Marshall, I appreciate the cover, but you'd better catch that elevator before the Scar catch on.
And that's that sniping section complete. Now we can go in the elevator. I was just watching to make sure that he was okay. And we obviously want to pick up the sniper rifle ammo, because why not? Because it's there and we want it. So if we just continue on, we can head down on the elevator and meet up with that technician, and then see where the level of the mission is going to take us from there on in. Just get our shotgun out and ready, prepared to fight the Scourge, because we all know what's going to happen. We're going to be fighting way more Scourge than what we've seen in this video. So annoyed I lost my original commentary. My original commentary was actually pretty okay, I thought, for this one, but things happen. Move on.
LZ's on top. We need to work our way up there. Follow me. Watch for Scar.
So now that after you're done watching out for this guy, you get to actually work with him on the ground. And he'll just direct you to where you need to go rather than you actually having to just find your way about, which is kind of nice and helpful of him since you just saved his life. And you can see more Scar approaching. Sniper rifle is handy for that. If you can actually land a hit with the sniper rifle, it's pretty helpful. The guns of the Scarred are really inaccurate and really not that great, in all honesty. Hey, where are you using a shotgun like 2 seconds ago? Did you swap over to an assault rifle? I thought only I could switch weapons in this game.
Not far now. Landing pad's up there.
Okay, so hopefully we will get the Atlantis down ASAP and get out of here. And another boss Scourge. And he's dead. I remember there was a really cool ending section to this level. This level has actually got a really cool ending to it. Oh, I'm surprised he made it through that, to be honest. He took like 4 direct shots from Scourge. He's a tough Marine, that's what he is. He's definitely a wee tough guy. Oh, and we've got an elite Scourge. We've got like the elite of the elitist. That is definitely like a boss type Scourge. And he's dead. That took like 4 or 5 sniper rifle shots, so that's actually quite a lot of sniper rifle bullets to take down one Scourge. So you definitely want to keep your ear out. You want to keep your ear peeled for the sound of the boots, because they make a big like walking noise there about the place. Okay, so the Marines should just be up here. Yep, there we are. We've met the Marines. You guys couldn't have helped with any of that, by the way. Like, none of you could have came down and helped with that beast of a Scourge. I mean, you have a rocket launcher.
On my way.
Heads up, more Scar.
And that's a Scourge transport by the looks of things. So that guy's just walking about with an RPG. Like, you clearly could have helped me beforehand if you really wanted to. But you just wanted to be a bit of a dick. Okay, so Scourge are inbound. They've been dropped off. Let's go take them on. We've got plenty of sniper rifle ammo. Is that true? I can't particularly... Okay, we've got 19 sniper rifle ammo. That's not too bad. That's like 2 elite Scourge. And they're going to set up some turrets and hopefully some laser beams. I was trying to spot them because I was sure that they'd been like dropped off already, but apparently not. You've got to wait for the Marines to set up a nice little defense area here. But really what I find is the best strategy is you just go out on your own and just go take the fight right to the Scourge as they get dropped off, because it's really not that bad. I mean, I can already hear an armoured Scourge approaching, so I'm away to go search for it. There he is. 2 armoured Scourge. So you can probably get like a couple of easy headshots. You can see it's taking a lot of bullets. And you've also got maybe 1 or 2 behind you as well. So it's more like 4 big massive armoured elite Scourge rather than 2. But as you can see, they're doing very little damage to me. So you don't even need to scope in to do this with the sniper rifle. You can just stay unscoped and still land your shots pretty easily. It's pretty easy, to be honest. I'm taking some... Final's taking some damage to my health and shields, but I've already taken down 3 Scourge and I've only got 1 left, so you can see that it's not that bad. Oh no, I'm out of ammo on my sniper. I might as well swap over to the rocket launcher I've got. If I can actually... Yeah, and he's done. And that's pretty much it, if I'm honest.
We're under attack. Dodge him, Naban.
Oh, no, the Atlantis is in trouble.
That was close. Here he comes again. We're hit. Isaac, damage?
Patched it already. I'll keep us up. You fly the ship.
Our shields will not take another hit.
What's going on up there, Ida?
I'll explain later.
Hold on!
Looks like the Atlantis is getting into a bit of a firefight with the Scourge.
Is failing.
No, it's not. Hit the reserves. Fly, you son of a bitch.
Power restored.
Okay, so we've got a couple more armoured Scourge. Again with the 4 of them at the same time, 2 from the left and 2 from the right. It's not that bad of a situation to deal with, especially if you've got rocket launcher ammo or sniper rifle ammo. Really, it's just not that bad. I mean, I am at half shields and half health, but that's after 6 Scourge. And I have no idea what I paused there for, I'm really sorry. I have no idea why I paused, I wish I did. Let me just check my times. Do I even have that written down in my times? No, I did not.
He's making another pass. Brace for impact.
Uh-oh. Brace for impact, that doesn't sound good.
Ida?
Still here, John. But one more hit. John, stand by for burst transmission.
Ah! My God. Ida! Ida!
Dorian Gray. This is Squad Leader McMillan, requesting immediate evac from the surface.